Hello YouTubers, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to survive the ice planet. That platform came out way too fast. Alright, so from what it looks like, you have what are these? Two workers, two biologists, two engineers, and one medic. Wow, I didn't really remember that it was so set up this way. It's basically impossible to lose. So, first things first, well, when you're looking to make an airlock, you want to make sure that there's like a mountain nearby. That way you can actually hook that up to a mine. And you don't want to make the speed too fast in the beginning due to the fact that you don't want them to essentially suffocate, because right now it's very vital that they don't die. Also, since this is the ice planet, it gets very little sunlight, so I'm going to go ahead and make a very small solar panel. The reason for that is because it's, I'm not going to even be using solar panels on this map. This is going to be this is primarily going to be a, whatever those are called, windmill base, turbines. Wind turbine, yep. Alright, cool. And then storing electricity is so important, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and actually give myself the third tier electricity holder or power collector. And now I'm going to go ahead and give myself, well, this is going to be, I'm not going to go ahead and waste all my metal right off the bat, so I'm going to go ahead and put this second tier windmill over here. And we should get oxygen sometime soon. There we go. And now everybody can breathe. I'm kind of just, obviously I increased the speed here. That way everybody can go ahead and get all situated. Alright, and now, very important, you don't want everybody to die of thirst. I mean, essentially the main difference between the ice planet and Mars, or the first planet, which I think is called Class D. This is the Class F planet, or the second planet that you unlock. The primary difference is essentially just you're not going to be using solar panels on this one as much. You're going to be more using turbines. Alright. That is a biodome, guys. I did not build the right thing right there. Not too bad, not a big deal. They won't immediately die when they get thirsty. So I've got time. Alright, see how this is gaining power, but we're running out of sunlight? I would have just screwed myself had I not built this. And this holds quite a bit of power. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and slow down time. I'm going to press select, or whatever you want to call it. And since I have two biologists, I'm going to go ahead and give myself 6. Alright, lettuce grows the fastest. 4, 5, and 6. It's always good to make the priority high. I don't know why. They'll let the plants die if you don't turn up the priority. I think it's like just a bad algorithm. You shouldn't have to set the priority high for them to do their jobs. Alright, and then you're also Gonna want to make sure that you have a plant in there and a TV, because otherwise they'll get depressed. Curious as to why we're low on oxygen. It'll be okay. There we go. Alright, we are like halfway to self-sufficiency. Now we're going to want to get metal being made while being harvested. I always like to try to make the entrance as close as possible. You know, it just makes things more efficient, and this game is essentially about efficiency. Alright, now everybody is not going to die, which is good. Alright, and now everybody should probably be able to sleep. Where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this... You know what? I'm just going to connect this to this. There we go. Am I seriously running low on water? Well, that's what I get. See, when you plant all these plants right off the bat, it's not enough water. Technically, I should have made a second tier water harvester, but it's not a big deal. Alright. I don't really bother with water tanks, mainly because I guess I just monitor my stuff well enough that I don't ever need them. To me, it's kind of a waste. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's basically the same concept as a power collector. It's just that the odds of you using all your water, you really have to be not giving a crap about what's going on inside your base. This is kind of a precaution. Alright. So now... Oh, I'm gonna make a lab. It only costs 1. Well, I lied. Bad idea. Abort. Make a factory first. Cool. Now I'm making a lab. The lab is where they make medicine, which is very important in this game, because if somebody, especially if your engineer gets hurt, you're essentially screwed because you can't make anything. And if you haven't already built a landing pad, when your engineer gets injured and you don't have a medic or medical stuff, you're screwed. You have to quit your game now because there's nothing you can do to recover from that, sadly. Alright. Space is going according to plan. Everything is going good. Basically self-sufficient at this point. Realistically. I really built this base pretty fast. Alright, and there you have it, guys. You could just let it sit like this, and in less than 10 minutes, you guys have built a self-sufficient, fully functioning base. If this helps you guys build on the cold ice planet, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.